your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this breaking news.
Good evening, folks. I'm BigBOOOTYJudy with WOTB News. We are getting reports of a developing standoff for the high ground on the hills at Mines. Two of the oldest families on Blitz, the Reds and the Greens, have decided to end their long dispute in a clash for the ages. We go now to our reporter on the scene, Hamble Ramble. Hamble, what can you tell us?
Thank you, Bootith. I can tell you this much so far. The anticipation for this standoff has been brewing for years. It all began over a legendary tale about huge crates of spare parts being stashed somewhere in these hills by the old wargaming gods. The Greens have held the rights to this hill for decades now. They've hinted earlier they made a huge discovery, which has resulted in the Reds gathering their forces.
Hamble, what are the chances of a battle breaking out?
Well, we've never seen these two families meet without somebody getting derped.
That's right. Both sides have those large caliber inaccurate guns. Hamble, I can see movement behind you. Tell us what's going on.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this! One of the red tanks has pushed over the hill without considering the consequences and exposed himself unnecessarily to enemy fire! Everyone would call this YOLOing except for him!
Well, Hamble, the Reds aren't exactly known for being smart.
But this is a whole new level of stupidity! No one should ever do that! He's put his whole team at a disadvantage! Witnesses are reporting the Greens all laughed while they shot him and focus fired him.
He should have known better than to allow the Green family to all shoot him at once. It certainly isn't the first time I've seen that Red driver fight like a noob.
In addition to being a noob, he's being salty by spewing hateful comments towards not just the Greens, but the Red family as well. Sources confirm that he is a Goomba. We will continue coverage after this short break.
Driving into teammates? Can't keep your tank on the road? Have you had too much straight up, Jack? Forget that AAA ride. Call now for your free AAA ride.
Pew! Struggling to master that tank? Talk to Mr. BooooTJudy himself, the man with the plan. Master C6 has done it all. Come down to Crusader 6's Judo Ninja Golden Flying Dragon Ace Dojo. First mastery on us. Yeah!
Tired of those spammers? Need a banhammer for your Discord server? Call Czech Congo at 555 Get Off My Lawn. Results may vary, not responsible for hurt feelings or bruised egos.
Negative clans casting a shadow on you, salty players making Blitz opaque, feeling cold in the lonely darkness? Step into the light with Campers and Taters. We Spuds pride ourselves on family and friends first. Join Spuds today, where there's a spot for everyone by the fire.
Welcome back. During the break, it looks like both families have moved into position. The heavies are hull down and only showing their strong turrets. It looks like they've stalled out because a tank was spotted in the bushes on the side hill. Hamble, what's going on?
Bootith, we're listening in to the Greens communication, and they've instructed one of their mediums to get the side hill camper in his view range, and their other medium to flank around and get behind in order to spot the sniping TD sitting in the back.
Hamble, I'm sure our viewers are as confused as I am. Can you tell us what view range, spotting, camping, sniping, what do all these words mean?
Of course, Bootith. In order to spot or light up their enemies, both sides have to get tanks within their view range. View range is the maximum distance at which a tank can spot. The difference between sniping and camping is that snipers are tanks with low armor that need to play the third line in order to not get shot, whereas a camper is a tank that is out of position and not playing his role. Just a second, Bootith. It appears the green medium going side hill lit up a TD. He's now hiding behind the rock to reset his camo. I can see him trying to peek-a-boom or pop out quickly to get a shot on the tank destroyer. Oh my gosh, the tank destroyer just ammo-racked him!
Whoa, Hamble, what the heck is ammo rack?
The medium's ammunition storage was critically damaged, which resulted in the complete destruction of his tank. What's this? The salty driver from earlier is approaching me now. Why don't we go to commercials and I get him mic'd up for an interview?
Carthead Cody's Gym, where every day is leg day. Want to be the new Benny Rooster on your block? Call 1-800-CHICKEN-STICK.
Is having a YouTube channel too boring for you? Want an audio representation of your awesome gameplay? Gambler's spoken word reenactment and embellishment service may be right for you, so you can share your victories with friends and family in a calmer, more sedate manner so as not to upset the little ones. Your friends are sure to love it. No money back guarantee.
Raccoon stealing your snacks and Primo? Dipping sugar cubes in your fuel tank? Call Pitt's Pest Control. 1-800-some guy from Pitt.
Do your knees feel like rusted tracks? Feel like you're moving in a T95? Triari certified walkers are guaranteed to put the crank back in your shaft. Come on down to Triari Gladiator Night and see what Triple I can do for you. Tennis balls not included.
Welcome back, folks. We're live from the battlefield. I'm Hamble Ramble here with a hostile witness. Tell me, sir, what were you thinking when you pushed over the hill?
Well, I was thinking, I'm driving a light tank, and my job is to spot them up real quick, but these the noobs behind me didn't help me out.
And what went wrong?
What went wrong? The team never bloody listens. I'm always right. I know what I'm talking about. I've got 500 games behind me. These bloody wargaming Russians, they're too sneaky and they make me lose. The family, the family, they're supposed to help me, but they just drive around in circles, spinning their turrets.
And what do you think will be the outcome of this battle?
Well, I reckon that they'll stay in spawn and just drive around doing nothing. It'll be horrendous. Like every other game I ever played and family. My team, those pieces of I'm so pissed off with them right now.
Hamble, it looks like the Greens have taken out another red. Tell us what's going on.
Let's get back at it. The green heavy tanks have decided to push up and side scrape off the rocks. They're only exposing the sides of their tanks at extreme angles in order to protect themselves from getting penetrated. The red heavies weren't prepared for this and could only track the greens while leaving themselves exposed. As a result, 2 reds were taken out. This fight quickly is becoming nasty.
Hamble, what's that noise?
In a desperate attempt to distract the greens, Bootith, the reds are trying to capture the home base. I'm seeing a green TD moving over. I think he's going to go for a blind shot. If he nails this shot, he'll reset the base points back to 0. I see the flanking green medium heading towards the base. He just spotted the red tank capping. Holy moly! The green TD just took a huge chunk of health away from the capping red and reset the base. That must be because of his large alpha or average damage. It's a good thing he got a high roll and chance was on his side. He could have low rolled and done less damage because, as we all know, his damage is up to RNG and chance.
I see the green medium rushing in on what's left of the red base capper. Hamble, what's he doing now?
The green medium has pushed full force into the home base.
Is that a smart move?
Absolutely. He knows his DPM, or damage per minute, is higher, and so therefore he can trade shots and hopefully take out all the health of that capping red. Oh wow, look at him go! He has the red in a COD, or Circle of Death. This certainly doesn't look good for the red family.
Hey, give me that thing. I did not YOLO. It's bloody RNG, it's the matchmaker. They took my spare parts. You know what? They secretly nerfed my defender as well. Damn it, Wargaming.
Sorry, folks. We'll be back after these messages.
Feeling down about Blitz? Need a super duper positive tune mate? Don't care about win rate and want to have fun? Join the Spud Buddies today. We guarantee at least one big smile per tune at the Spud Buddies. Carry pants not included.
Can't play Blitz? Need a prescription for your Blitz hankering? Go to FerdSquad.com for the latest Blitz news, commentary, reviews, and more. FerdSquad.com.
Hi, do you have squeaky tracks? Are you experiencing low traverse speed? If so, try Stroker's all-natural tank lubrication. It promises to make your reticle tighter than ever.
Is your gunner having trouble getting your loads out on time? Is your turret not as strong as it used to be? Well, maybe it's time to trade those tracks in for a rocking chair. Come hang with the Triari at Shady Acres Retirement Home.
Welcome back. I'm BigBOOOTYJudy with WOTB News. We are on the scene of what started as an intense standoff, which has now developed into an all-out slaughter. We're going back to the scene with Hamble Ramble.
Bootith, it's absolute pandemonium. The greens are now holding the cap and the hill. Their split pushes appeared to work out, and by maintaining map awareness through continual use of the minimap, they've been able to counter all advances by the reds.
Hamble, I see a red tank just sitting there. He's not moving. Is he out of fuel?
I wish it was that simple, Bootith. Witnesses have reported that this particular tank has been AFK the entire battle. Either he's hungover or his mother has told him to clean his room. In any case, he hasn't moved. The greens have spotted this, and they're pushing over the top of the hill now.
Hey, Hamble, I just saw him move. He just moved.
That must be why a green heavy went into Ram and is now face-hugging him. This brilliant tactic limits the mobility of the red while keeping the heavy tank's strongest armor facing the medium's gun. It's evident now that the reds have no chance. With superior positioning, communication, and focusing fire, the green family has gained a multi-tank advantage. Now it's as simple as pushing in unison and cleaning up the dregs of the red.
Woo, Hamble, that was intense. The Greens have truly shown why they've successfully held these lands for decades.
That's right, Bootith. Unlike the salty driver from earlier, the Green family has thrown up 07 and GG, which are a salute of respect and telling the Reds good game. How classy. I'm Hamble Ramble, live from the battlefield. Now back to you.
Thank you, Hamble Ramble. That was definitely a dangerous situation to be in. I'm BigBOOOTYJudy. For all of us here at WOTB News, have a good night.